keep watching, because I'm going to show you right now 100% proof that the U.S. income tax law do not apply to the citizen of the 50 states like you unless you perform functions of federal public office. I am Peymon Mottahedeh, the president of Freedom Law School, which I created in 1996. And what you see, folks, is this. I showed you in the previous presentation that when you see a 1040 U.S. individual income tax form, the term U.S. here does not apply to the people of the 50 states. This U.S. means the District of Columbia. Yes. And when you fill out this form, you hang yourself. By filling out that form under penalty of perjury under oath, you put the rope around your neck and you hang. Okay? You should be doing that, folks. Don't hang yourself. And here we are, folks. Last time I showed you guys in the federal tax laws, the Internal Revenue Code, right here, which you see in my hand. This is the Internal Revenue Code, the federal tax laws, as published, okay, by the governments, folks. I'm going to show you on their own website. This is what I'm following. The Bible of the IRS is right here. So we're going to show the laws online, where on definitions, Title 26 Internal Revenue Code, on definitions, defines things in very specific ways. Here it is. It says, when used in this title, what title is speaking about? This title, Title 26, Category 26 of federal laws, the tax laws of the United States government. When it comes to the tax laws definitions, they define person and a bunch of other things. And look at the term United States, as you see here, is defined as, in the geographical sense, to includes only the states and the District of Columbia. And the term state also shall be construed to include, again, the same District of Columbia. Again, you add District of Columbia to District of Columbia, you get the same District of Columbia. But I'm going to prove to you, folks, that that is 100% the case. I'm going to show you many instances, proof that they use different definitions in other laws and federal tax laws when they can. So 50 states are not, by implication, included in the term United States that you saw here. So here it is, Title 8, okay? There's some aliens and nationality, folks, okay? And here, Section 1101, definitions, right? It says, as used in this chapter is on immigration and nationality. Let's go down further. And 36 says that the term state includes the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, the Virgin Islands of the United States, and the Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands. You see? They include D.C., District of Columbia, as a state. And let's go down a little bit further to 38. The term United States, except otherwise specifically provided herein, when used in the geographical sense, means the continental United States. There it is, folks, the term continental United States, Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam, Virgin Islands of the United States, and the Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands. See? They can include the 50 states if by law they can do that. And sometimes, like Title 28 in judicial procedure and definitions, in this here, guess what? The term United States definition, as used in this chapter, as I'll show you, look at this, does not even include any land whatsoever. It only means the federal corporation and any department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States, or any instrumentality of the United States. See, United States does not always mean the land of the 50 states whatsoever. Here, look at this one, oil taxes from Title 26 Internal Revenue Code, right? In definitions and special rules, here it says, for the purposes of this subchapter, which is subchapter A, tax on petroleum, look, the term United States has this interesting meaning. Means the 50 states. The District of Columbia, the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, any possession of the United States, the Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands, and the Trust Territory of the Pacific Islands, and more, folks. Yes, the 50 states are specifically listed there. Here's Section 6103 from the Internal Revenue Code, folks, right? About confidentiality and disclosure of returns and return information, right? And here, we go down and look at this. The term state has a unique definition, which means any of the 50 states, the District of Columbia, and more, folks. The term states does not sometimes include the 50 states, sometimes not, on purpose. Here it is, 3121, and from Title 26 on FICA. You see on your paycheck stubs, Chapter 21, Federal Insurance Contributions Act, or people think of it as a Social Security tax. And the definitions for the purpose of this chapter, right? This chapter definition, which is, again, Federal Insurance Contributions Act chapter. Look at this, folks. The term state includes the District of Columbia, the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Guam, and American Samoa, whereas the United States, when used in a geographical sense, includes the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, Guam, and American Samoa. Yes, Social Security taxes do not apply to the 50 states either, but they apply to several island territories. Yes, as listed here, right? Not even Washington, D.C. Okay. So with that, folks, you can see clearly that when the 50 states are not listed here in Section 7701, folks, okay, it's not there. The entire Internal Revenue Code applies to Washington, D.C., folks. That's all it applies to, except certain chapters that specifically apply to other lands. In a detailed video below, watch that. I'm going to give this proof in more detail, more examples that will show you how to use the term 50 states, the several states, the continental United States in different laws, in the different Internal Revenue Code sections, and that the term that these definitions are key. You not just imply and assume and add a bunch more either. Okay? So start your journey to freedom forward from here. Watch the video and start living a free life, income tax free life now.